So let's talk about what businesses we feel are franchisable and what businesses I feel they're not, right? So almost all businesses are franchisable. Now, if you go back to the 60s and 70s, you would find a lot of restaurants that were franchises, food and beverage businesses that were approaching the franchise option. But the game has changed. Today, most popular franchises are not even in the food industry necessarily. There are in various industries. Healthcare has been huge in franchising. And the reason for healthcare being huge is because prior to healthcare entering the franchise world, I, as a non-clinician, or most people as non-clinicians, would have no idea how to open an urgent care center. They would have no idea how to enter the healthcare industry. But franchising allowed non-clinicians, which are basically investors, to enter the world of healthcare and open urgent care centers and build and develop these centers better than the physicians or clinicians could. Why? Because most doctors are not necessarily the best businessmen. They are great at what they do, but they're not great in business. So therefore, now that you brought non-clinicians that are better in business entering into the world of healthcare, you see this explosion of services that weren't available before. If you notice now, there are urgent cares in every corner of every city, where go back 20 years ago, there was no such a thing as an urgent care center. You had to go to the ER if you had even a broken arm or, I don't know, something small that happened. So when you go back to the world of franchising, what is franchisable and what is not franchisable? I look at multiple things, right? Number one thing is, does this business depend on that individual owner? In other words, if I remove that owner from the business, would the business continue to operate? Can that owner train someone else to operate it? So for example, if you're a doctor and you are running a clinic and you have your number of patients that are coming to you, they're coming to you because of your name, because of your personal background or education. If I remove that doctor, a lot of those patients disappear, right? Because they're coming to that one doctor because they're used to seeing him for years. So that's what I call a very difficult business to franchise.